Hey everybody, today we are going to be watching the live Miami-Dade County tax deed auction. That starts in a little less than 4 minutes. So, if you have any questions, feel free and ask. If you want to participate, feel free and ask. If you disagree with my analysis, feel free and tell me. Just type in your questions in the comments and I will try my best to respond to all of them. In the meantime, I'm going to set up for the auction. It begins at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which is about 3 minutes, a little less than 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. Auction's getting ready to start, so I'm going to share the screen and we will begin our analysis. So when I click into this, you shouldn't see too much of me anymore. Here we go, just a little bit. And once the auction begins, you'll see in that top box that says running box, says I'm having a little internet connection issue, says it's unstable, so I'm going to hope that patches up here, gets a little bit better. But let me know if you have any questions or issues. Matter of fact, since we're in Miami, we're going to do 80s vibe. This property that we're getting ready to start in just one moment is at 160 Southwest 25th Road. The opening bid on it's $360,000. The assessed value is just under $500,000. If I pick it up in my software, it's off of the freeway. See Brickell Avenue's right here. Keep on checking it out. Single family home. Okay, and it's begun. We're at $556,000 at the high bid already. If I show you, this is the single family home. It's just off of Brickell Avenue. Let's go back, watch the auction. 560. When I come into Trusty Zillow, you guys saw me roll my eyes. His estimate on this property is $761,300. Okay, so I'll show you that. I just found it right here. Boom. And I'll use that rent estimate in a moment as well. Back to the auction. We're at 572. I'm going to go ahead and populate my formulas so that I can show you. Let me find what the upcoming taxes are on this property. Easy to find just by looking at public records. I'm not going to take you away from where you're at now because I want you to keep watching. It's fun to see. Man, last sold for $45,000 in 1996. Pretty cool. Property taxes are about $600. Okay, wow. We're still running, still running. Okay, I'm going to show you where I'm at real quickly. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see this portion of it. So I got to stop that for one moment, guys. Share my Excel spreadsheet with you. So let me show you. $761,000 purchase price gives us an entry point at $570,975. We have upcoming taxes of $9,623. So a conservative purchase price of $561,352. Okay, this is our investment column. We want to be conservative and plan to pay that sub tax while we're preparing to sell it or whatever we're doing. So we will include 1 year there. Our overhead, it's in our miscellaneous, is totally random. We got to determine. It's hard to know without seeing the property. So I'm just going to put $7,600 in here, which is 10% of the value. That commission fee comes into play after you sold the home, and it's included in the total investment. So your total investment is $616 minus $38,000, $616,000 minus $38,000. It's about $578,000. And if we were able to hit the market value, remember these are all conservative numbers. We're selling. We're going to make a gross profit of $144,600 or 23.4%. Now our market rent, remember we went and we saw that on Zillow. I'll go back to the auction one moment. Let me share it now actually. Let me share that auction with you. Still running. We checked Zillow. It said our rent was $38.50 a month. When I put that in my breakdown, gives us a gross cap of 7.49% or $46,200 before any operating expenses or anything like that. So it's not your net, but it is your gross at 7.49. It's a pretty good deal, but I'd definitely rather sell that home and profit 23%, which is equivalent to basically $145,000. Okay, and we're still up. It's at 613. What was our number? Our conservative purchase price was 561,352. So at this point, we're out. We don't want it. We don't want to invest in this because it's not going to return the number that we created prior. We don't want to be emotional. Oh, but we could do this, we could that. Sure, whatever. They are at $621,000. We think that property is worth $761,300. So they're already paying almost 82% of the property value at this point. And to me, I'm not getting in above 75%. And that's kind of where my analysis comes in. But let's go. Let's look at the property. Let's see what they want, why they want it. That's all we have is Zillow to see pictures, really. Nice home, I guess. It's in a good location. We're right here. This is right where that is. So you're out of the port of Miami. There's Fisher Island, which is in Key Biscayne, both really high-end areas. Coral Gables is a beautiful neighborhood. And North Ponce de Leon is, you're going to find like your Equinox and your shopping centers there. So it's a good area for sure. Somebody's hoping hoping to get this property, potentially maybe sell it for more than what Zillow thinks it's worth at. What did they say? 760,000. Maybe they think they're going to get, well, the range can go all the way up to 868,000 if you're not being conservative. So maybe that's what they're thinking. So you see that time remaining continues to jump up. That changes every time somebody places a bid. Some time is added. While we're watching this, I'll just point a couple of things out. There were around 50, I forget the exact number, but around 50 properties that were slated to go to auction today. And a good majority of them, there's so 10 properties per page or 6 pages. So a little over 50 were redeemed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remain. What does that mean? Well, 8 remain. What does that mean? That means people didn't want to lose their property, and so they came and they paid that tax lien certificate holder their investment plus the 18% back. Now, I say their investment because that's what it is, but their investment realistically are the delinquent property taxes. So the owner made himself whole, plus paid the investor for the loan, and you got to keep his house. The ones that were watching, that homeowner did not redeem his property taxes, and the certificate holder still needs to be paid back. So what he does is he applies for a tax deed auction, or he applies for the property to be sold at the tax deed auction. The county does their due diligence and confirms or denies it. If they confirm it, they take over and run the full process, which we're watching here. When this is sold, the tax lien holder, the certificate holder, will be awarded, well, his money back plus his interest rate. If there's any other lien holders or debt on the property, that will be cleared, and the remaining excess funds is given to the homeowner. So the homeowner could potentially walk away with money here too, which would be a good thing if they're losing their house. Up to 645,000 for it. We're gonna keep watching. Yeah, I can zoom in on this to give you guys a better view. Sorry about that. Less than 10 seconds. I hope we could watch one close right now. Are you ready? Oh, someone just came in. Last minute. Okay, last second. Okay, good enough. All right, here we are. Let me just show everybody that just hopped on. I saw a few people hopped on. This is the Zestimate or the Zillow page of this property. It's got a Zestimate of 761. Sorry, you want to see that. Here it is. Range could go up to 868, but could go down to 662. I'm going to be conservative and say 761 is my price point. That is where I used my analysis to come up to the point where I would only pay $561,352 on auction day for this property in order to hit my goals. But my goals could be different than your goals, and that's fine. Back to the auction. Share this tab. Up to $652,300. So nearly $100,000 more than I would advocate for, but when it's your dollars, you can choose what you would like. This property could be worth much more than what I'm thinking. If I did put in that 885 number in the property value, then I could go up to 654. I could convince myself there. Let's pretend so that we're in right now. Your overhead's probably obviously increasing. Miscellaneous, probably have another $7,500 miscellaneous stuff. You can still win. You can still get in there. What's our number? 656. About where we're at. My heart always beats a little bit faster when we get to that 10-second remaining portion. I just want to watch it close. Remember my number when I increase it up to 885, when I say that the value is 885, like the high end of Zillow, I can advocate for a $656,000 conservative purchase price. Let's see how high these guys are going to go. We have a little bit of time. While we have a little bit of time, I'll just show you what kind of research I like to do on properties. Number one, the area, Star Island. Wow, I love that area. This is where all the celebrities live. This software allows me to see what kind of infrastructure and hot spots and things like that are around the area, like shopping or banking or eating or whatever it is. That's really nice when you're researching areas. We're getting into that last 20 seconds, so I want to be here to watch it. And they're just flirting at that 656 number. So I know we're all looking at the same thing. I think I just have to stick to my guns, use that formulation that I have to make sure I'm not getting emotional, because emotion is what drives buyers and high prices. And as an investor, we don't want that, at least not on our end. Okay, here it is. Is it going to be? Oh! Someone came up $200. It was 656, 600. Now it's 656, 800. Okay, here we go. That's fun. That's cool. Okay. See if we can get there again. If it doesn't, I'm going to show my formulation again. Oh, man. That was a quick one. That crazy. Here you go. Let me show my spreadsheet one more time, just to remind you guys kind of how I got to where I was at. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go to... Okay. So I used $885,000. I got that off of the high end of the Zillow estimate. I wouldn't typically do that, but because I want to participate, I'm going to use the high end here. So that gives me an entry point of $663,750. With their upcoming taxes, the most I'd want to pay is $654,000. I'll give myself a little bit of a buffer, maybe a 2-3% buffer there. That's no problem. With our overhead and our miscellaneous, even at that number, we're still at a 22% value, okay? So I'm willing to lose that 2%. So 2% of 654 is another 13,000 on it. So add 64, $667,000. 667 is what we could really play to. I mean, if you're playing not conservative. $667. I'm going to write that down. It's an emotional buy at 667 too, by the way. Just trying to keep it interesting. All right, can we get it? Can we get it? Nope. We're going to keep playing, I guess. Up to 660. Just keep watching that high bid number, which is going to be right here. Wish I could put a circle around it for you. Well, I have the time, and you want to learn about how you can participate, or you want to know what the differences are between a tax lien or a tax deed, or you want to be an investor, or you, whatever it is. Oh man, that just sold. Let's go look. Can't believe that sold on us so quickly. We gotta go find it. Here it is, right here. Just sold for $660,000, $660,200. Wow. $660,200. Wow. So that theoretically over my formulation, that was $6,000 more than I would have paid. Let me just remind you what that looks like. Stop sharing. Let me start sharing real quick. I'm going to be quick. There's my number, 654,127. They were at 660,200. We're close. That's not bad. That means we're playing. We love that. Let's go share our screen one more time. Chrome tabs. Here we go. We gotta go. All right. Darn, we missed another one because that one went so quickly, I think. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, the high bid's at 7,600. The opening bid was 5,000. Now this, let's go do some quick research here. I'll pull it up. I'll get it all loaded and I'll share my screen just to show you guys what it looks like. You guys, in the meantime, continue watching this auction. Oh, okay. So this is a great thing to share and show you. So it's inexpensive. It's a mobile home park. It's in a mobile home park. But do you see, this is our parcel, this skinny green thing. Really too small to do anything about, but it does look like there's two properties, it does look like there's a trailer on multiple properties. So if you did buy that, you would potentially have leverage to sell it back to this homeowner, maybe. But I'm not sure that's something I'd want to do. They assessed that parcel at $28,000. That's interesting. Let's watch it. See what happens. To me, this is could be risky unless you know what your exit strategy is. Unless you know that guy's gonna buy it from you, because if he's not, I could imagine that would be a legal battle to say, well, you're on my property, then you have to move it. And he'll say, well, I've been using it like this for years. I don't know. But it's jumping up there. Somebody's got a plan for it. Let's see if, well, Zillow has a Zestimate on it. Well, it's confusing it for the whole property. It's including that trailer and saying it's worth $63,800. So let's use the estimate for that number. Here, let me share my screen and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Here's Zillow right here. Here's Zillow right here. Share this tab instead. $63,800. It's got a great rent though. I mean, man, that rent estimate might change our opinion, right? Wow. Let me find the upcoming taxes for us. I'm gonna go ahead and go share this tab. We're at $23,200 on them already. Dang. Upcoming taxes. I'm just gonna say them out loud for you. $386. I'm certain there's confusion here. This is a conservative purchase price on auction day, $47,464. Could get us a $12,760 return if it all works out. But I would say even furthermore, if this is real and you could really get your $2,500 a month per Zillow, you're looking at $30,000 a year gross before any expenses and operating income. You're looking at a 58.8% annual cap rate pre-expenses. Only question is, I don't think you're buying the trailer with this. I think that's incorrect. So let's see where they stop. They're at $28,200 right now. Another place you can go if you want to learn more about tax liens in tax deeds and investing in delinquent property taxes is my website, bearmarketbeater.com. Go to bearmarketbeater.com and you'll be able to learn a whole lot more about how I can help you or how you can help yourself. So we're looking at this property. We have $35,200 is the current high bid. The most, according to my analysis. Let me share that with you. I don't think I got to do that. Let me share my Excel spreadsheet, financial tool. Zillow says it's worth $63,800. So with the upcoming taxes factored in, the most I'm going to want to pay today on auction is $47,464. And with that, and assuming there's no overhead or miscellaneous, I got the opportunity to make a 25% return of $12,760. But really, I don't think I'm selling this house. If all is as it seems, I'm renting it for $2,500 a month. Oops, excuse me, guys. I'm renting it for $2,500 a month, which is gonna provide me with $30,000 a year gross before any expenses or overhead, and that gets me, that's a pre-operating expense cap rate of 58.8%. Pre-operating cap rate. That's funny. Share my screen. Share my auction page again. Here we go back to auction. They're at $39,700. They got about another $8,000 to get to me. So at this point, we're still winners. We're still buying. We're still winning. Let's see where we end up. See if we can win it. They're at $41,600. We still got a little bit of room here, about $6,000. The pace at which it started creeping up at the beginning versus now is much different. It was shooting through the roof to start. Now it's kind of put the brakes on. Still moving though, still moving, and we got to see that. So I bumped into my screen behind me. Let me fix that. Actually, I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want to drop it. $41,900. It's still moving. Are we going to win? Ooh. I like that one. Up to 42,000. $44,600. That was a big jump. $44,900. Okay, still moving. Let's keep it up. Really nice to see. It's rewarding to see that the formula is keeping us in play. I mean, we're winners right now. We're still winners. Let's keep it going. They're at 45,100. I'm going to explain one more time. We've been streaming for 36 minutes. So in case you missed the explanation at the beginning, in Florida, they're a hybrid state. That means they offer both tax lien certificates and tax deeds. Tax lien certificates are liens put on properties owned by investors like you and I that are paying the delinquent property taxes on these homes or properties. Those certificates need to be in place for at least 2 years. Okay, there's a 2-year redemption period in Florida. Once you have owned or carried a certificate for 2 years as an investor, you can then foreclose on the property through judicial foreclosure or apply for the property to be sold at a tax deed auction by the county. When that happens, when the property is sold, you are awarded your investment plus your interest rate that you accepted, that you bought. The remaining funds go to pay off any other existing liens or debts, and then the excess funds go to the property owner on record. So it's a good way for everybody to win. As an investor, you can elect to only participate in tax deed auctions or only participate in tax lien certificate buying, or you can do both. It's up to you. That's why Florida is a great place to invest in delinquent property taxes. And if you want to know more, all you need to do is book a call. You do that by going to chatwithcody.com. Chatwithcody.com. Book a call with me. So we're at $45,700. I will share my Excel sheet one more time on this property, just as a reminder. At the Zillow's estimate of the property, we're looking at an acquisition cost of $47,464. If we can do that after our fees, and this total investment includes commission, okay? So I guess that's about $48,000, right? Before your commission is in there. Could net you a $12,760 gain or a 25% profit. Your market rent's even better, bringing you in $30,000 a year, and that's interesting to me. Should be interesting to you too. Just be honest about it. So we're back on the auction page. They're at $45,900. I'm at $47,464. Almost there, maybe? Just sold. Cool. And we would have been winners. It's the best part about that. It works so simply like that. Let's go look at what it sold. $45,900. So we could have been big winners here. This is going to be a good investment for somebody. Good for them. Next property, up to $101,000 already. Their opening bid was $11,000. That means somebody placed a bid of $101,000. Come on, bud.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, dude. How's school?
Good.
Okay.
Why don't you set this up?
I'm on video. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
There you are. See yourself?
Yeah.
Cool. Will you go shut my door?
Huh?
Will you go shut that door?
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you afterwards.
Okay.
Love you.
Love ya.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let me go find my property here. Oh, this is vacant land, so I'm going to go ahead and...
My mountains are in here.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, this is a good development opportunity. I can get the property address right there. Let me look it up. I'll show you guys what it's going to look like. Assessed value of $121,000. It's probably pretty close, I guess. I'm not sure. We're going to have to look. No estimate on it. If I show you, you see this is a big plot of land, and we're just looking at this plot of land right here. It's 4,000 square feet. There's 3 adjacent lots owned by the owner, so he probably owns a couple of them. I don't know why he's letting this one go unless he just doesn't have anything for it. He paid in 2016 $465, but I bet that was for the full thing, and they subdivided this out. Property taxes of $268. What you really want to do is figure out what the property would be after you develop it, or what somebody would do with it when they were going to develop it, because you don't want to just use the assessed raw land price on that. You could do a lot with it. While you watch this auction, I don't mind seeing if I could run a CMA. Do last market sell within the last 6 months. They're calling this vacant residential, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'll do vacant land and vacant residential. And then I'm going to have to do an area. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here in just one moment. See where you guys are at with the auction. So they're at 146. That's cool. All right, so if excuse me, I don't want to share that. I drew a parameter here. It's in the dark green line. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. And I'm looking for properties that sold in the last 6 months that are vacant residential or just vacant land. And that should give me a list. Okay, it gave me a list. I have 1, 2. This is ours. So let's go look at this one. This one says it sold for 900 grand. This one says it sold for 350 grand. Let's go look at what kind of lands they are. This is our property right there that we were just looking at. This one's a parking lot style. This one's definitely a parking lot. This one surely could be a parking lot. I mean, there's a parking Yeah, it's owned by a auto dealer. So I'm calling this a $225,000 property. And when I do that, let's go run an analysis very quickly. 225,000 and our upcoming taxes on our property were, what were they? Pretty low, I believe. 2768, $2,768. I just here and put that there. So now you should be seeing, I'm going to verify that you are. You are. Good. Okay, so that tells us that we could buy this for $165,982 today and make 25%. That rental fee, who knows what you're really going to rent it for, but let's say you're making $2,500 a month. Let's say you're making $2,000 a month. That's better. $24,000 a year, 13 cap. Probably not going to have a lot of expenses just because it's a raw parking lot. So really two good options there. But my number is 165,982. I'm going to leave that there. I'll come back and I'll show you after they buy this. So let's go back. Let's view the current auction. They're up to 150. I'm at 165. We're still in the game. Don't worry. Just FYI, for anybody that's loving my commentary, I'm going to put this on pause because I have a call coming up. It's going to be like a 5-minute call, and I want to prepare for it. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to leave the auction running so you can watch the live auction tick down, which would be cool. Less than 10 seconds. Is someone going to be a winner? Come on. Come on. We love winners. Finalizing results. High bid. $150,600. There you go. Could have been a winner there. Could have been your property. That one was a good one. They're going to make money. Great deal. That was cool. All right. Let me do an analysis on this one. It's another vacant lot. I love that in Miami. Love that. Oh, we're watching this. Oh my goodness gracious. This is crazy. Let me share my screen. Look, this is all I can see at the moment. But right on the channel on a golf course. This is a good property, I believe. Let's go watch it at auction. Can't believe they're assessing that at $90,000, but they assessed the last one at $120,000. Unless I'm not reading this right, that's insane. Sorry for the delay there. Here's the property. I just found it. So, unreal. Looks like a condo right there. Could be another condo there. Probably these could potentially be multifamily buildings. Yeah, these look like rows of multi-unit parcel. Multi-unit parcel. It says it right there. 20 Shore Drive, multi-unit parcel. Man, that's insane. Whoever that get investor and make quite a bit of dough here. I'm going to allow this to keep going, guys. I'm going to take myself out. If you have any questions, you just let me know. But I'm going to let you watch this auction go. I'm going to let you watch the remainders of the auction go. And if you have questions, type them into the comments. I'll come back and I will answer them for you. Alright, I'm back. This is crazy. I want to check this one out. Oh yeah. Testament has this. Has a $3.4 million property. Okay, I'm gonna share it with you. 5 visits. Super cool. What in the world is this? 5 beds, 7 baths. Is it multi-family or is it one big property or what is it? Waterfront, 4-story, 555 island house. Top of the line Eastern Shakespeare residence stands at 12 foot ceilings, so just a single family residence. Unit. How interesting. How cool. Let's go back to the auction. I am going to use, what did Zillow say that was? 3.4? Yeah, Zillow says it's 343,100. Renting at $21,000 a month. Woo! Okay, it tells us we need to buy this at, let me go figure out what tax start. Oh, no, sorry. I was preemptive. Pre-taxes, we're about 2,500,000. I don't know where we're really going to be, so let's hang out and find out. Happy camper. Sick. Alright. Taxes are $40,148. Too much. Okay, I can spend $132,427 today, right now, and be a big winner. Let me show you how that would look. Sorry, I know I shouldn't do that. Well, I'm live, but I'm very hungry. $2,532,000 kicks us out at $686,000 return. Oh, and this was, what was it? $21,000 a month on a rental income. That's not bad, depending on what your other expenses and operating costs are. This is pre-operating cost. Come on. These are fun numbers. This is fun. Let's go back. Let's watch it. Stop sharing. Go to the auction. Wait a moment. Ah! It sold while I was showing you. Let me go look and see what it sold for. Holy cow, that was so silly of me. Auctions closed or canceled. 660, 45,000, 150,000. Oh, we gotta go to another page. Okay, 2,353,000. That is 200,000 less than what our conservative number was. That means that guy's gonna make $880,000 if he sells it for the market value right now. Congratulations to that guy. Wow. I'm out. I'm gonna let you guys finish this up. All right, guys, that was the last one. I appreciate you participating with me. I'm going to do this as much as I can. So make sure you follow me. Make sure you get on my mailing list. Make sure you're connected. Go to chatwithcody.com to schedule a call with me. I'm going to learn directly how this can affect you direct. All right. Have a good day.